Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SPASRO. Subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. If your birth on this zodiac sign, kindly comment your name, so let them other know about it. Let other connect with you. For personalized horoscope or astrology report, contact us by email, which we provide in the description. Format to send us an email: your name, date of birth, month of birth, year of birth, time of birth, location of birth, with country and full-size photo view. Check description for the updated offer and payment for services which we provide. Today we are going to see about secret of Libra gay and lesbian compatibility. Libra man and Aries man, you're a person of movement, at the same time as your associate is a negotiator, planner and trouble solver. This can make an excellent mixture, but it probably won't be quite as smooth as it sounds. The venture you face is that you're a much more independent individual, while your Libra is a ways more likely to be a crew player. You're going to need to trample their thoughts and take control of the entirety. Well, strive not to pick the battles which can be critical to you, and do not try to win all of them simply due to the fact you may. Your companion will appearance to you for a truthful resolution and compromise. As compromise is not your sturdy factor, just determine in advance which existence regions you'll constantly agree and defer to them on. Don't shrug this off, as they may see you as a dictator before you are aware of it otherwise. Libra man and Taurus man, you're both dominated with the aid of Venus, and share a love of splendor and luxury in all paperwork, whilst both being especially diplomatic and charming, even though your Libra is much more likely to make the effort to be fascinating all the time, which you see as unnecessary. You both want a loyal accomplice and a dedicated dating. You each can be exceptionally romantic. You tend to be pessimistic, even as your partner is extra of an optimist. You're extra stubborn, and in all likelihood to have a terrible temper if a person provokes you enough. This is likely to be very offsetting in your Libra in the event that they see an excessive amount of it. Libra man and Gemini man, this is the type of relationship which frequently makes different couples jealous. You are so in sync it's simply no longer fair. On just about every level you meet each other's wishes flawlessly. Really the most effective drawback here is the danger of carrying every other out. While you can normally be quite flirtatious, this is likely to be the associate who can surely maintain your interest where others couldn't. Marriage is a long way greater critical to your Libra than it is to you, and you might nicely supply into this one. Both of you can exchange your minds 8 times. You are each very indecisive, however it's very possibly to happen ultimately. You're both highbrow symptoms, each relatively analytical, and both like to talk. If one of you isn't sharing an idea at any given second, you then need to be asleep. Debates will always be lively and fun, and if you get into a fight you each forgive and overlook very without problems. Libra man and Cancer man, you tend to be moody from time to time, while your Libra needs concord in according. This could make for a vicious circle whenever you feel down. Instead of empathy or affection, you are more likely to obtain a well-intentioned analysis. You'll react to this via chickening out, and your Libra, who's very touchy to the needs of the accomplice, however now not emotionally intuitive, will be confused as to the way to restoration. This end result, you will both be disappointed and pressured. Other differences additionally exist. For example, your social life expectancies are very one of a kind. Your Libra wishes to socialize with buddies and contacts constantly, whilst you regularly opt to stay domestic with a loved one. Libras also regularly want a sense appealing, regularly being flirtatious. While they're really very unswerving, that is nearly guaranteed to harass or offend you at times. Libra man and Leo man, you're each constructive, each like trying new matters and searching out journey. You each enjoy fun and drama. You're both creative and could inspire each other romantically. One of the few negatives of this healthy is that you could be a little too possessive sometimes. There's a risk on this in shape of your Libra encouraging you a touch too much. You will be inclined to get a little overexcited and extreme at instances, especially when you have an appreciative target market without a person to ground you. This will cause a few troubles. For example, flying to Paris for a romantic weekend is absolutely an outstanding idea. However, no longer if you may be deciding to buy it for the following 3 years on a credit card. Money can be in trouble in this conversation, not because you'll combat over it but due to the fact you each revel in spending it on a laugh. Matters. Libra man and Virgo woman, both of you are analytical as opposed to emotional, and you're each properly communicators, who prefer a rational and goal fashion. Both of you opt to avoid disagreement wherein viable, so variations may fit unstated and cause resentment in place of knockdown fights. You like to be effective while your Libra is a great deal greater secure. One huge distinction on this relationship will be this conflicting hobby in paintings versus play. Sometimes you're in all likelihood to look your accomplice as flighty, indecisive or lazy, at the same time as they see you as too serious, a stick in the dust or even a workaholic. Along comparable lines, you're methodical and precise, while your associate is carefree and reckless by your requirements. You're inclined to be a pessimist via nature, at the same time as your companion is greater optimistic. Libra man and Libra man, both of your masters at getting your way and according. The trouble comes because you each accomplish that by using the use of appeal in a pleasant and non-confrontational manner. While this is an first-rate method with other signs and symptoms, it doesn't work nearly as properly while your opponent has the same diffused approach. It works a long way better with a greater outwardly assertive opponent. You can allow them to win battles, whilst you win a struggle behind the scenes. While this pairing is harmonious, you're reliant to some extent at the passion from a partner to manipulate and manual. Outwardly on this fit you're each fairly submissive, and under you are each pretty dominant. Libra man and Scorpio man, there may be a few super preliminary appeal here, as you are each outwardly charming to each other. However, underneath the surface you aren't very well suited without some compromises being made. You're emotional, while your partner is extra intellectual and analytical. You're extra oblique and intuitive, even as your Libra is one of the charmers of the zodiac, a grasp of light communication, which finally you can come to do not forget demanding, shallow or indecisive. Compounding this, Libra likes to get approval from lots of people, and now not simply their companion. You'll possibly find this to be flirtatious and possibly even offensive. Libra man and Sagittarius man, Libra is normally an exceptionally appealing, outgoing and positive associate. All tendencies you revel in and recognize. Meanwhile, they will be drawn on your passion, depth and spontaneity. There could be a right-away attraction in this fit. To start off with the matters you've got in commonplace, you both tend to be very outgoing, charismatic and extroverted. Your Libra probably has you beat in these regions. They're the maximum social of all of the signs and symptoms, but not with the aid of a huge margin. You each have a tendency to be flirtatious every now and then. You both experience excitement and journey. You're each constructive and both tend to avoid war of words where inviolable. Neither of you are frightened of it when it is unavoidable. However, moving on to the variations among you, Libras generally tend to take quite a few care about their appearance. This is a chic companion who always likes to appearance their high quality. You have a tendency to be lots greater versatile in this region, so don't be surprised if you're constantly prepared to exit an hour earlier than there. Libra man and Capricorn man, by your standards this is a companion who can also encounter as disorganized and carefree, flaky, irresponsible or even lazy. This is a spontaneous and a laugh partner, who may also feel more like an infant than a lover from time to time. This isn't any terrible aspect universal, encouraging you to stop and enjoy existence from time to time. Your Libra likes numerous attention and compliments. You are not huge on handing these out automatically, so your companion may additionally turn some other place for that want. That's not to say they may cheat. They tend to be very unswerving, but it is probable to make you insecure, in particular if deep down you realize you're neglecting them due to paintings, responsibilities and many others. Your Libra is greater outgoing and sociable than you are. If you are specially reclusive through nature, this can result in arguments over whether to exit or live in. On the other hand, if socializing is needed in your career, then this companion can make an super ally, in no way tiring of making pals or captivating human beings. Libra man and Aquarius man, an uncommon quirk and danger on this relationship out of your facet, is that your Libra is possibly to be very sensitive to social expectancies and policies. They want to fit in, and prefer to be famous, things which you probably don't provide a good deal notion to. Worse, every now and then you simply don't take care of such rituals or approval from others, so be wary that your rebellious streak would not scare your Libra, specifically if their profession is depending on regular social events or impressing clients, etc. This is generally a light and amusing healthy. You have plenty of things in common and there's a natural mental connection right here. You'll love the romantic and harmonious way this associate makes you experience. You're both amusing, loving, rational, objective and tremendous communicators. Both of you are very sociable, interesting and carefree. You both need a lover who is your best pal first and fundamental, and this will be a companion who you could usually locate a laugh and exciting conversation with. Libra man and Pisces man. In the early stages, Pisces Libra is usually a very romantic in shape. You each take love seriously and experience a deep and meaningful connection with the accomplice. The most important area of problem is that you each tend to do best with a partner who has a more potent character, and is a touch much less idealistic than you are. You each admire splendor and romance, and may be incredibly affectionate and mawkish. On the poor facet, you both can every so often be a touch self-absorbed and indecisive. Your Libra is diplomatic and concerned with equity, at the same time as your caring and bendy conversation might also grow to be a supply of frustration, which can be to start with unexpected, as among other belongings you are each bendy and considerate communicators. Libra woman and Aries woman. The two of you project every different in maximum elements of existence and love. You have a herbal antagonism in the direction of every different, but use the tension among you as an erotic outlet. You are wildly passionate with each different. Aries aggression arouses Libra sensual nature and your love existence can be quite unconventional. However, Libra craves peace, quiet and concord, at the same time as Aries needs motion and journey. You will have to locate creative methods to set up a healthy waft of verbal exchange and control war. Libra woman and Taurus woman. The one issue that acts as a glue in Taurus wombs and Libra lady dating is their love for luxury and beauty. Both will experience first-class dining, going to upmarket places together and being part of the IT league. The Libra girl and the Taurus guy, both, are romantic, dependable and dedicated in relationships. Since they proportion these values, they're much more likely to make matters paintings instead of giving up on their courting, if matters ever move incorrect. Libra woman and Gemini woman. A Gemini woman and a Libra girl have similar character tendencies and as a result, they could shape an excellent pair together. This helps them construct an extraordinary affinity between every different that's crucial in any dating. Both of them have a tendency of socializing and are celebration animals. They might no longer require a third character for enterprise on account that both of them have identical intellectual power which might assist them have interaction in conversations. Both Gemini woman and Libra woman love to experience and make the maximum of time. A Libra woman's cooperative and worried nature might assist the relationship to succeed. She might add the specified ardor to the relationship and he or she would add the desired hilarity. Neither of them is annoying and as a result, might form an honest couple. Libra woman and Cancer woman. Though the couple can have extraordinarily smooth lives than most other pairs, one can't rule out the variations so as to creep in on occasion. The trick right here like with everyone else, will be to paintings across the differences in one of these manner that makes the relationship stronger as opposed to rent away that hampers the union. A Libra woman and a Cancer female will truly have their percentage of happiness with every different, and in the event that they preserve to live their lives without altering it tons, they will be joyous and a hit collectively. Libra woman and Leo woman. A Leo woman and a Libra female will have a courting with a purpose to be promising and fruitful. These individuals belong to signs and symptoms that complement every different and permit mutual admiration to develop between them. The practical, freedom-centric and individualistic approach of each symptoms will carry the Leo lady and the Libra female near each other initially. However, later into the connection, both people will penetrate deep into each different's minds and discover different features that allure them to every different. Libra woman and Virgo woman. A Virgo woman and a Libra girl will make for an excellent pair. They will surely have difficult patches of their lives, but nothing so important on the way to spark off them to move their separate approaches. In truth, a Virgo lady enjoys the business enterprise of a Libra lady, and even though she is a domestic frame, she will not mind a touch greater socializing along with her companion. Set her ordinary and you may see a Virgo lady comply with that via every day without complaining. But if you do that with a Libra woman, be organized to pure chaos. Libra woman and Libra woman. Similarly, a Libra woman and a Libra lady will come collectively nearly instantly due to the similarities they percentage with each other, but after they achieve this, one might worry about how long their similarities could hold them collectively. There might not be something that could prevent them from being collectively for a long term. The couple will revel in a few desirable months collectively doing matters that interest them, like attending parties, being adventurous and so forth. They can even emerge as emotionally more potent than maximum pairs because their degree of idea and their thinking will fit better than most others. Libra woman and Scorpio woman. Intense emotions run through the coronary heart of the Libra girl and the Scorpio female. This relationship is such that each individuals benefit each different in some manner and maintain directly to each other because they realize that they're with the right humans. The cause that this relationship will flourish is because of the Libra lady who will take the initiative to walk as much as a Scorpio female and ask her out. She will see right through her intentions, whether or not serious or no longer, and then take a calculative decision. Though a Scorpio female will seem clean going within the starting, her intensity will surface whilst she knows the connection is getting severe. Libra woman and Sagittarius woman. A Libra girl and a Sagittarius woman share ample traits in common. They also make a wonderful pair, and their placing similarities are by and large accountable in preserving them together. However, like every couple, this couple too faces undesirable fights. They primarily revolve around taking important choices, their timing and its pros and cons extra than something else. A Libra girl's indecisive nature coupled with a Sagittarius girl's clumsy and lazy mindset makes subjects pretty difficult for them. Fortunately, each the Libra female and the Sagittarius woman are smart, those who realize that they don't need to waste their energies on such trivial troubles. Libra woman and Capricorn woman. The number one purpose that this couple comes collectively in love is that they're both very comparable in nature. Just as a Libra girl is nice and well-mannered, a Capricorn woman is a demure but fun lady. They can both entice hordes of humans, one by sheer use of attraction and the alternative by her assured personality. Though a Capricorn lady loves to be in control of factors, a trait this is in total war with a Libra female, she does experience being with her because she will be able to experience a sense of victory over all other ladies who vie for his attention. Because she knows he is in demand and very famous, she tries to validate his desire of choosing her by means of tending to her and caressing her as excellent as she will. Libra woman and Aquarius woman. Qualities which might be obvious in a Libra female won't be seen in an Aquarius girl. However, There is a sheer power that allows them to be collectively despite non-comparable features. It is their potential to allow their variations bind them together that maintains them intact as opposed to their similarities, which makes lifestyles a touch too monotonous. Some may additionally call this courting as specific as chalk and cheese. However, tremendously there isn't lots motive for subject here in any respect. These signs and symptoms learn to adapt and stay with ease with each different, whether or not socially or in any other case. Libra woman and Pisces woman, together, a Libra lady and the Pisces woman are as robust as glue, but whilst separated, they fall apart faster than stale bread does. When they are collectively, they're in their very own sweet international, in which harm is out of the way and wherein they live in best concord with every different. It is a win-win scenario for both the Libra girl and the Pisces girl. And whilst a match of this sort is on the playing cards for everyone, why have to or not it's refused or given up on? It might make complete feel for a Libra lady and the Pisces woman to stick it out during the difficult instances due to the fact their future will definitely have some things superb and shop for them.